Hey guys, so last night I just discovered some things that I've needed to work on and address into my life, and I had no idea what that was. But last night I got to meet a medium, and so she helped me discover things that I did not know about myself and what was going on. I didn't know. I mean, I can sense and feel spirits and all that, whatever, but I cannot communicate with them as well as a medium can. I'm sure in the future I will end up being able to communicate with them because the only thing preventing me from communicating with them is my rage. And so that is the number one thing that she started noticing, and I'm so glad that she pointed it out to me because she's like, you know what you're talking about, but you start feeling insecure as you're talking, and you can just see that you're starting to kind of pull yourself down. And she even said it's like you're trapping yourself in a wall, like you've built a wall around yourself, and unintentionally trapping yourself. You just meant to protect yourself, but now you've trapped it around yourself, and now you can't get out. It's kind of like how Elsa sets off that internal winter in Frozen, and she can't get rid of it till she gains control over it and all of that. That's like me right now. It's just more so with fire and rage, because that's always been one of my struggles. It's been something that I've had to gain control over quite a few times in my life, and every time it gets out of control, it is because the amount of times people disrespect me. And so, that's happened again, and I have not gained control over it again since a few years, probably at least 4 years, I want to say, maybe 3, I don't know. But definitely been quite a while since I've last had control over it. As a kid, I had to gain control over it. When I first discovered, what I was capable of, it's like my rage just I don't know, it just snaps and it just defeats whoever's trying to hurt me. I don't know how it works. It's really complicated. I was born skilled in combat. I was born very aggressive. I don't know why. I don't know where it comes from. That's also part of the reason why I go by Daughter of Aries on social media, because it's who I feel most connected as. It's it makes sense for me. Demigods, I feel a very deep connection with demigods because same. We have so much in common, even their special abilities, especially Aries children. It's dead on all of the abilities, except for raising the dead of soldiers and such. So that's about it. But other than that, every ability that an Aries child has. So definitely I do feel a connection. And it definitely helps me feel like myself, because it is who I've always been. And that's the only label I can think of that would make sense. And as humans, we find comfort in labels. We find it easier to label things. So labeling myself as a daughter of Aries or a child of Aries, it's how I identify myself, because it just makes sense. It's so much easier than just explaining I was born very aggressive. I was skilled in combat. I don't really lose fights. I never have lost a fight as of right now. All of these things. I can't remember all of their abilities off my head right now, but I do remember the list, and it's just everything is same, except for, again, raising the dead of soldiers, of lost soldiers. So that's really it for that. But this is one of the things that we were talking about is my insecurities, and underneath my rage. And this is why she offered to reach out to one of her friends, and she's like, I'm gonna see if she'll take you in and help you with this rage stuff, because it's just you need help and you can't get better on your own, right? And I just figured that out last night. It's I guess you kind of can't. However, you can, but you need the guidance from other people, whether that be YouTubers or life coaches, whoever. I am starting to open up to the fact that I was wrong a little bit about that, because you just need the guidance to fully get better on your own. But technically, you're still doing the work on your own. You're just getting the guidance. People are just guiding you in the right direction to carry on with your life path, and for you to take the action to fully get better, so, and it's just amazing how many people to even look at that the universe has already sent me. It's just awesome. And she even said that I have like a bunch of angels in my room, and then my spirit guides and all of that, and I already knew that. Like, it feels like there's like at least 6 angels in there. I don't know why 6, but awesome. And she definitely, she said that I have quite the army in there. So she's like, you're definitely safe in there. And it's funny because sometimes I feel like there's a bad spirit around me, but it's not even that. It's literally just me. Or sometimes, like, I always feel watched, but that's just because I never knew this as a kid. But I know that it's spirits now, and angels and spirit guides and all of that. And I see angels quite frequently. However, I do not see them for like a long time. But again, too, it said that, you look at them and then they disappear. I don't know if that's true or not, but I cannot see them for very long. They just show up whenever, and then they're gone. I can't see them anymore. It's not like they leave, it's just I can't see them anymore. And so, like, even when I feel watched, she said, because it's like sometimes, I feel too insecure to even do things so much as even eat something or get out of bed, because I feel like because I always feel watched, right? And so I always feel like I'm being judged all the time, but it's actually just me judging myself. It's not they're judging me. And I knew that, but I just wanted to clarify, right? Because it's like, spirits do not judge you. Spirit does not judge you whatsoever. Your angels especially do not judge you. Unless you're doing something really, really bad. Then they're going to try and stop you as much as they can. But if you choose to go through with that path, there's nothing they can do about it. But, like, even with my rage, it's like, they probably did try to stop me, but I didn't stop. I mean, and not just because I was born with it. I mean, like, actually acting out on aggression my whole life. It's been just kind of like a toxic thing my whole life. And again, I've had to constantly try and regain control over it, because people would push me over the edge. And then it's like, I don't want to lose it on people. I want to be nice to people. I want to be able to be kind to people. I want to be able to get along with people. But they just push and push and push and push, because they think that they can just dominate me. And it doesn't work like that. I mean, I'll let you know when somebody has. But, it's irritating and exhausting. And that's what made my rage get out of control, is the way people treat me all the time. It's like people always find something to attack me about. And it's like, what are you even doing? I don't understand. And it's like, I don't even do anything wrong. I could be in a room, being the most innocent person in the room, and people will just start losing it on me. And then I just go upstairs or whatever and just leave the area and just fucking lose it, because it's like, what did I fucking do to deserve this? I don't understand. And probably it would make sense that those experiences are brought to me so that I can fully gain control over my anger, so that it's not dominating me in my life. Because all experiences, all things happen to us for a reason, and that is what I think the reason could be. And it's funny how I said 6 angels earlier, because there is number 6 on that pillow over there, so I think that's already a sign. And the more you start opening yourself up to these things, the more you'll start to notice them. But as far as I'm aware of, there's a lot of insecurities that I need to work on that I didn't even know I had, because I do feel confident. But underneath that confidence, there's rage creating that confidence. And the rage is created above all of these other insecurities. So rage is already an insecurity I have. I don't like talking about my fighting skills. I don't like talking about my aggression. I don't like talking about my past with hurting people. I don't like talking about any of that stuff, because it just makes me feel like I'm being judged again, because it's my own insecurities that I need to deal with. And perhaps taking this baby step through this video, talking a bit about it, will help me. But either way, all my aggression, I just want people to know for sure, just 100%, just know one fact about me. If it's one fact about me, just know that my anger has always been with me, and that my anger only gets out of control when people are out of control. And, you know, like even I am very angry with the world, with the way the world is. And that is because, again, people act unbalanced quite frequently. So it makes me feel unbalanced. And I'm like the queen of balance. So when I'm unbalanced, you know, shit's wrong and out of control with the world and shit. Or the people in my life, you know, that's the only way I get thrown off the peacefulness, you know, my peaceful attitude. That's the only way I get drawn away from that, is when people start disrespecting me, and or people start doing terrible things on the planet, or they're just not having healthy thought patterns or shit like that, simple shit like that too. So yeah, I do have some insecurities to work on, and it's gonna be hard, but now that she's talked to me about all of those things, it's like, it's not even that there's anything wrong with me, it's literally just, or no, it's not that there's anything wrong around me, it's just me, like literally internally, it's just me overthinking things and have just all these blockages to deal with. And like I said, it's really, really hard, and this is why she's getting me help for this, with somebody who, you know, is going to help me just expand more, so that, because I believe totally in healing naturally. I don't even want natural medication. I'm even against that for the most part, and no, I want to get better on my own, because the only way your problems are not going to resurface is if you conquer them on your own, right? So I just need people to help me expand, and I've been sent quite a few people. She was even sent to me, you know, through my mom's work, she was sent to me, and now she's sending me to somebody else who can help me expand even further, so that I can get better from all of this and balance myself out and create a new beginning for myself much easier, and just be happier and not get destroyed by my anger. And because I've let my anger grow and grow and grow over the years, and like I said, it has coded a million different negative blockages that I have. And that's why I've not been able to fully spiritually awaken either, is because, again, all of these negative blockages, and then I have one big block covering all of these other blockages. So that's why I have not fully succeeded at getting better on my own yet. And again, I've opened myself up to understand that, you know, guidance is not bad. However, I am still very picky with the way people choose to get guidance. Like, I still don't trust counselors. I would still never go back to a counselor or a therapist. I would always go to a life coach, or, you know, somebody spiritual who, you know, they're just, you know, psychic and in tune and aware, and they can tap in immediately to your problems, like that medium did last night. She's like, you shift your energy when, you know, like you'll be talking so good and you'll know what you're talking about, but then you'll just kind of start feeling insecure, so you kind of start backing off, and it can, you know, create the lack of an ability to express yourself fully. So, you know, that's something that I need to work on, and that's something that she has offered, to reach out to somebody who can help me expand even more, so that I can help myself more with that. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And if you guys have any questions or video recommendations for me at all, be sure to leave them in the comments below this video. And if you guys are interested, I will link my main channel down in the description if you guys want to check that out. That's where I make kind of spiritual related videos and motivational videos, and videos about expressing yourself and all of that, your well-being, health, everything. So if you guys are interested, I will link that in the description below this video.